See the game more clearly with high-definition spectacle lenses from Norville Opticians.
You just said in a previous interview that we came off last week feeling we should have won the game, but didn't. This week we came away probably fortunate not to have lost the game with in the last couple of minutes. But you're right, I thought for large parts of the game we were dominant in terms of set piece, in terms of territory, in terms of possession, but we just weren't able to turn that pressure into points, and ultimately in the end nearly cost us. But delighted 4 points. Huge credit to Worcester. We've watched them obviously in their first two Premiership games. We know what they bring. Good team. They're going to be hard to beat throughout the course of the season, but from our point of view, delighted with 4 points, but very disappointed with parts of the performance.
Key decision made, disallowed try, and you'll be take on that?
It's very easy now to sit here. I'm sort of say we should have let the try have been scored and then go to the TMO for a ruling. But at the same time, I'm someone who's of the view that we want the refs and the assistant referees calling things in live time. And he made a mistake, but you know, obviously it was a key moment for us because that was the bonus point try and probably the game beyond Worcester. But games hinge in moments, and that was one that didn't go in our favour.
And the yellow card for the scrum at the end, should you have gone earlier with that?
Again, without having seen it in any detail, it's hard to look at that. The scrums were felt there was a little bit of frustration in the way some of the scrums were refereed. We felt we were dominant the whole way through, and that sequence of events probably penalty try not in a position to be awarded. But at the same time, it was to our disadvantage then with the yellow card, because instead of reinforcing going what would have been potentially a fifth penalty, we had to go to the line out and made a bad call, lost the ball.
You replaced Billy, was that injury or tactical?
It's just a tactical decision. We said all along that over the course of the first few weeks of the season there will be players, we will try and give as much of our squad game time as possible. We just felt that we would plan beforehand that Billy Burns would get some good game time in this particular match, and at the time that was the decision to move Billy on and put James out one wider.
Was it always planned that you'd bring him on for 12 trees? Or?
No, it's just we just planned to give him game time. I think before the game you never set too much detail to it because there's so many different things that can happen.
It's quite a big decision though to take off your captain after, before 50 minutes?
I'm not sure that it's necessarily a factor that you take your captain off. As we've said all along, captaincy and leadership throughout the squad needs to be through the spine of the team. You don't rely on one or two players to do that, and we've a lot of experience out there. So it was a decision that we felt was at that time the right decision for the team.
Must be really pleased though with the impact Billy Burns made.
I thought he was very good. I thought that he came on, gave us some energy. You know, we created 2 or 3 opportunities, and obviously his half break set up the try. So that's what he can bring. We know how good he is, and that's what we've got to try and do over the course of the next few weeks and months. Get him enough game time to turn him into the quality player that we believe that he can become.